this is Rebecca with RebeccasRoadmap.com, and today I want to talk to you about how to choose a book to make an altered book art journal. So these are some books that I've purchased. Some I purchased this weekend, some I've purchased previously, and I just want to kind of walk you through my thought process and show you why a book would be a good idea and why a book may not be a good idea. So I guess let's talk about maybe the ones that aren't such a good idea first. I'll put that one to the side. Okay, this is a Perfect Patchwork Primer. This is a quilting book. That was $2. And let's see. I like this book because it's black and white. It's got kind of old porous paper, and it's got some cool black and white like quilt designs and stuff in here. I think would make good backgrounds. So I was like excited when I found this book, but let me push these up. When you look at this, it's not a sewn binding, it's a glued binding. It doesn't have that piece of fabric right there where it's sewn. So if I were to get this wet and stuff, it would start falling apart and the pages would just fall out. But I went and bought this because I was thinking I would either reinforce the spine or I would just simply tear some of these pages out and use them for collage, because I think that would be really nice collage. So I'll probably end up doing that. So that's book number 1. This is a book I bought because I like the designs in it. And then it was just kind of sitting on my shelf and I didn't do anything with it. So I was thinking, well, this might make a good art journal. I like the size of it. I like that it's not so thick. But again, when I looked at it, it's got the glued in binding. It doesn't have a sewn in binding. So this too would kind of fall apart. But I did like the black and white, just text. And it's got a few, somewhere in here, black and white pictures. Maybe they're towards the back. And some colored pictures. So I think, again, I may just cut this up and use it for collage, because I think it would just fall apart if I tried to use it for journaling. Okay, here's another book that I bought, and this one does have the sewn-in binding. You can see that. It's got this piece of fabric here. That's what you want to look for. But I probably bought this one, I don't know, a year or two, maybe more. But the pages are glossy. So if I wanted to use this, I would have to probably slightly sand them or gesso them. I think it would be a little bit of work to use this as an art journal. And I really bought it because I like the pretty pictures. I love kind of flowers and gardens and things like that. So I may try doing some art journaling in this, but I think that the pages are going to be too glossy. So these are the books that I bought yesterday. This one and this one. So this is Landscape Painting for Beginners. Number 1, it's a small book. It may be a little thick, but I think that'd be okay. I'm going to take pages out of it. It is sewn in, and it's got some kind of cool little sketches in here and some black and white pictures that I think I could work with. Now these I'll probably tear out, but they're really, even though they're glossy, the paper's kind of old, so I think I might could work with them. But it's got some things I think would be interesting to use. So I'm planning on using this for an art journal. I'm going to go in and take some of the pages out, probably at least half of them, and then see what I can get to. That's a kind of cool little card in it. There was something else. Oh, I saw that. Isn't that kind of cool? says, for the artist, communication with nature remains the most essential condition. The artist is human, himself nature, part of nature within nature. Paul Klee. Okay. Anyway, I thought this would work and make a good size feel. It feels good, you know, it feels good in my hand. Okay, then this is the weird one that I found yesterday. This is like a date book. It's called The Wisdom of Curiosity, 52 Weeks of Why and Wonder. And it was $4, which is probably a little bit much for something you were buying to cut up, but it's kind of cool. This is from Atria Senior Living. So this is like a retirement home, what do you call those? Assisted living center. That's the word I'm looking for. Assisted living center in our area. But look at the pictures in this. Isn't this cool? And it's from 2016. But the cover is kind of, I don't know, it has a weird texture to it. Kind of spongy. So I don't know that I can do anything with the texture, but I thought it was kind of cool. Picture and everything on here. I'm going to have to get that sticker off because it's going to drive me crazy. Okay, I'll leave it for now. But I was thinking that even if I couldn't do anything with the cover, it was kind of cool. So back to the pictures inside. And it's kind of cool. Collage over that. And let's kind of show you the inside. This paper, I don't know if it's recycled paper or what, but it's kind of porous. It feels like old paper, but it's not. It's got some good quotes in it. And then they have these pages. And this is, by the way, this is a sewn binding book, even though it's a newer book. Let me see, hang on a second. Postcards. Curiosity is best when it's shared. We have included a unique assortment of postcards in your planner's back pocket to help you share your experiences and spread the wisdom of curiosity with your favorite people. Okay, so again, I think this would make a cool art journal, and I can tear some pages out. But they've got like these cool pictures in it. So I'd probably leave that and maybe, I don't know, but look, what if you could talk to your future self? I mean, some of this stuff's kind of cool. So, I don't know. Dare to dream. There's a cool globe. It's like you have to choose what you want to tear out. Some of these things, oh, flattery is all right so long as you don't inhale. Okay. Yeah, but this is kind of like a planner, I don't know, kind of book. But there's some cool pictures in it. I guess this is to help people transition to their new life in assisted living center. But look, wouldn't that be cool to do collage over that? Oh, I guess, look, there's like a check-in. Oh, weekly check-in. Okay. What if they made a Hollywood movie of your life? That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I just love the pictures in it, and was thinking that it would just be kind of cool to do some art journaling in here because there's kind of already some. I think I would take these weekly reviews out. There's always some. There's some quotes in it already, and there's some kind of cool pictures that I think I could work with, like that one. Wouldn't that be cool to collage over? So. Gee, I don't know how I'm going to tear some of these out. I might have to tear some out and like cut them up and re-glue like pieces of them back in. So I'll go through and decide what would Mom do? To go through and decide what I don't like and take those things out and then kind of see how many pages I have left. But yeah, this is kind of cool. What's going on here? So I just thought I would share these books with you since I picked them up and I'm going to start some journaling in them. So you never know what you're going to find and you go looking for an art journal at a thrift shop. Ooh, that's kind of cool. About mindfulness. Oh, I love the red hair. Oh, poor puppy. I can definitely tell that I'll probably like at least half of these. Look how hello, my name is. That's kind of a page. I don't know who designed this, but they did a good job. Fish slipping through here. That's cool. What if shoes could talk? This is one of the things I saw. I was thinking, oh, that'd be kind of cool to do a page of shoes. I don't know why, but I just was thinking, oh, look how cool. That would be cool. Old dances. Okay, that's kind of weird. It's interesting because this is like, maybe this was for 2017. There's a couple of forward planning things in there. Okay, and then these are the postcards, which I haven't looked at yet. Let's see. I didn't mind paying $4 for this because it's like in perfect shape. So these are to send to people. What if we began flinging compliments around with wild abandon? I was thinking I could use some of these for tip-ins. So some of these go with some of the pages because that's one of the pages. So if I didn't want to use that page, I could use that card. Yeah, these definitely go with those pages. Well, that's good because some of the pages I liked, and I like stuff on the other side, so definitely tear some of those out. Cool. These are a little shiny. Hopefully they'll work okay for collage. I'll give it a shot. And I'll just leave them in this little pocket. So those are the things that I look for when I want to buy a book to make an altered book art journal. So hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what to look for. You want something with pages that are matte, that are probably a little bit old and absorbent. You want something that feels good in your hand, that's not too big. And you want something that has a sewn in binding so that it doesn't fall apart. So next time I'll kind of walk you through prepping one of these books to make an art journal, or maybe a couple of them. I don't know, I haven't gotten that far yet. But if you like this kind of thing, give this video a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, why not hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.